My name is Jenna Murray, and for my informative speech today for COM 1000, I'm going to be talking about the environmental impact of the animal agricultural industry. Most of the general public in this country and around the world have heard of global warming. It has been a hot topic of conversation, no pun intended. Some ways I've always been told to be environmentally conscious, and something that is very much in the media is to recycle, to separate your plastic bottles and have them be reused for something new. Being fuel efficient and driving less or carpooling, and many automotive companies have jumped on board, such as Elon Musk, who is the creator of Tesla and an entirely electric car. But today I'm going to inform you of one of the biggest environmental impacts, which is the animal agricultural industry. It is something that is quite overlooked in society. Since the 1970s, the global population has more than doubled in size, with currently 7.3 billion people inhabiting Earth. Today, globally, the dominant livestock are poultry, cattle, and pig. In 1961, poultry meats accounted for only 12% of global meat production, and by 2013 it tripled to about 35%, and since then it has only grown. Globally, cattle meat production has doubled since 1961, from 21 million tons to 68 million tons in 2014, according to an HSI report, which is the Humane Society. The U.S. is the world's largest beef producer, producing 11.12 million tons in 2014. It is also the world's largest producer of poultry. Predictions of population growth are predicted to rise to about 8 billion by 2005. According to an HSI report, the impact of animal agriculture of global warming and climate change. In order to properly raise livestock by consumption, they must have land to properly graze and live. This has been one of the biggest contributors to the deforestation of land. Farm animal production facilities cover about 1/3 of the planet's total surface area use and more than 2/3 of its agricultural land. In order to expand animal production, more land is needed, as well as cropland for the production of feed. And according to the FOA, animal agricultural related deforestation emits about 2.4 billion tons of CO2 into the atmosphere each year. South America has taken a devastating hit with deforestation for the expansion of pasture land use. The rainforests have taken a major hit, damaging an intricate ecosystem. The rainforest has a very unique set of features that harvest very unique, special animals, and without this concrete environment, they can't thrive. And so we've seen many endangered species either go extinct or now become on the endangered list, which is a devastating effect to our ecosystem. FOA found in 2005 that cattle ranching is one of the main causes of forest destruction in Latin America. Food for livestock is an indirect contributor to the environmental damage we are facing. Soybean and corn production for animal feed is a leading cause to the rapid clearance of tropical rainforests. 97% of global soy meal goes to animal farmers, according to a journal article, Meat and Global Warming. Because agriculture has become so globalized, meat, eggs, milk, and live animals are transported farther than ever before. And with this emits high CO2 levels and can transmit diseases. According to a journal called Environmental Issues in Animal Agriculture by Charles Abdallah and Jennifer Lawton, about 45 million cattle, pigs, sheep are traded around the world each year, which emits millions of tons of CO2 per year. As the population continues to rise, the demand for livestock rises with it and creates a demand for land to rise, which then continues the cycle of deforestation and devastation to our ecosystem. The animal agricultural sector is responsible for approximately 18% or nearly one-fifth of human-induced GHG emissions according to the HSI report. That percentage could be even higher from the fishing industry that is not factored in, or indirect environmental impacts. The thing is it is very hard to determine some of this information, and it's not directly funded, and so some of the information is a lot harder to find. And in conclusion, I've discussed the scientific evidence that I should know has a long way to go. It's something that isn't widely funded, like I said again. The livestock or the animal agricultural industry is a billion-dollar business, and it's not something that the government's going to advocate for people to be more aware of, because people then in turn would take a step back from consuming so much meat. They very much want us to. In order to preserve our planet, we must make small sacrifices, such as opting out from using plastic, eating a plant-based diet maybe a few days a week, buying less, are small steps in being environmentally conscious. I hope that this information gave a better understanding of the urgent crisis we are facing with the animal agricultural industry in this country. Thank you for listening, and I hope that this is a little bit of information, and a lot more can be done to help global warming and to help the effects that aren't widely talked about, and something that should be more well known for people to be able to make a conscious choice and to help something that is going to have devastating effects in the future. Thank you again.